But again, ladies and gentlemen, the training video, as you can see here, got a quick video that I did over the weekend with my buddy Yoked Lifestyle, aka Antonio. So we actually hit back this week Sunday, and then the following day on the actual holiday itself, we ended up doing legs. So yeah, we were dumb enough to do deadlifts on one day, heavy, like some idiots, and then try to squat the next day, and you'll see how that went later on. But anyway, you can see here, we ain't messing around. Right now we're ripping out 3 plates is nothing, moving to 4 plates. And one thing we gotta say about this gym is, hey, we don't have to deal with Uncle Ruckus coming in there. At least I think this gym is ruckus free, so hey, we can throw 4 plates in there without any issues. But anyway, back to the training.
Why are you making all that noise, sucking up the air?
Yeah, I'm ready to make a quick announcement, and yeah, I'm sucking even more air with 500-pound deadlift. And I don't care if I'm over there in the yonder. Let me stop. But anyway, pull 500. So right doing that, felt good. We're gonna do some barbell on rolls. So we did set with 185. Felt super good. More 225. But yeah, I know I'm twerking a little bit, but you know what? It felt good. My back is growing. That's all that's important. And you see here, my buddy Yoke, his form is absolutely perfect. And yep, we don't care if we sucking up all the air. We getting gains. And to get gains, you gotta suck up some air. Okay, after doing heavy deadlifts and heavy barbell bent over rolls, we came to a mutual agreement that, you know what, our low backs need a rest and we need to do something sitting down before continuing on with our lat work. So we decided to go ahead and do this seated low roll hammer strength machine, also known as the ISO low roll. Fantastic machine. If you have it in your gym, you definitely need to be using it. And of course, we decided to go ahead and use it one arm because we feel you get a better stretch and a better pull sensation doing a single arm. And it's almost as good as doing, actually it felt like a combination between doing a dumbbell single arm roll as well as a seated cable roll. So imagine doing a seated cable roll with a triangle attachment and add that to doing a single dumbbell roll. And that's kind of how it felt, somewhere right in between. But let me stop babbling and continue on with this video. Okay, at this point, I had to move on to a little bit of upper back action. So right now we're doing some lat pull downs. And I like the way this machine is set up because I can kind of turn myself inward as I'm pulling the weight back to really squeeze the lats in.
Go.
Alright, at this point we decided to go ahead and do some side lat pulls. I don't really know the scientific name for it, but an old cat showed me this in the gym about a year ago, and it really felt good on my lats as well as my serratus. So at this point I was like, you know what, it's a good transition movement to do from doing lat pull downs and then of course pullovers. So of course, hey, I'm hitting my lats and my serratus at the same time. Perfect transition exercise, so you guys already know what came after this, which of course would have been the pullovers you'll see in a few seconds. even though it is a back day, Buddy wanted to get some triceps in, so it's like, you know what? Let me do the one tricep exercise I did the day before, and I had my push day, which of course has been dips. So we decided, hey, this is a rock out a few bodyweight dips. So we do our 3 sets of bodyweight dips we can't do anymore. This had to move on to do some biceps. So you can see here, using the preacher curl machine they have at most LA Fitnesses. Hammer strength, really good way to get the peak contraction in your biceps. And of course, I had them cracking up talking about my ghetto version of a shepherd's pie, aka the poverty shepherd's pie, which I actually call the bodybuilder shepherd's pie. And of course, I had to give a quick shout out to the What Will They Say Next podcast, and had to crack me joke some, which you'll hear in a couple seconds.
Get them plantains. You guys got excited, Phlatt? You got a problem with it?
Alright, let's transition to the next workout, which of course has been the leg day for the week. So you can see here, we started by doing some barbell back squats. Considering we did heavy deadlifts the day before, and I could notice my knees were shaking with just 225. I said, like, you know what? Let's get the weight at 225, rep it out for sets of 10. So we did like 4 sets of 10 each. I decided to go ahead and do back squats, so that felt the best for me. And with this weight, Yoke, on the other hand, decided he felt better doing front squats this type of weight because back squats hurt him. So hey, everybody's different, and this is a prime example of that. When you're in the gym, guys, do what works best for you, which hits your muscles the best, and we get the blood flow going the best. So for me this day, back squats for 8 to 12 reps, 225 work best for me, and for Yoke, front squats from 225 for 8 to 12 reps. 8 to 12 reps work best for him. As you can see, right chair. Alright, considering we were already taxed at just doing those 5 sets of squats, we decided to go right into leg press. We put about 5 wheels on this machine, as you can see right here, and we just cranked it out till we couldn't do anymore. So we basically threw 5 plates on each side and did 4 sets of anywhere between 12 to 18 reps. I lost count. I just know I got at least 10 on each set. And the room was spinning, so you know what? We just went high reps is all you need to know. Make sure we actually get a contraction, so I try to get to the point where my knee comes to my chest as close as humanly possible and just rep it out. At this point, I had to kill her with something I helped kill her with a few weeks ago. It's my little form of torture, training, where I'm supersetting some sumo squats with lunges, and then finally Romanian deadlifts. So you'll see it in a few minutes right here. Squatting, go to a bodyweight walking lunge, and then finally Romanian deadlift. At this point, I was like, you know, let's go ahead and do some calves because we wait too late. We ain't gonna feel like doing them at all. And I hate to have my legs looking like two mushrooms where upper part is all big and the bottom part is all small. So at this point, we decided to do some seated calf raises. Okay, this is a machine that's kind of hard to get through during the week. And since no one was on it, we was like, you know what? Let's get on it and get it in. Point, we moved on to doing some hip adductors, adductors, and this is actually a very good exercise to only tone the inner and outer parts of your thighs, but also to maintain hip health. Because guys, you're doing some heavy squats and heavy deadlifts, this is definitely important because you don't want to snap your hips up because that will lead to a back injury. And I'm letting you guys know that right now, that's something you do not want to deal with when you're in the gym. Because I'm gonna snap the back can end up being 6 weeks to 6 months not being in the gym, or even 6 years. So be careful.
One thing you guys will notice, you guys doing this exercise the right way. Got too many people trying to bang a bunch of heavyweight doing this. And mind you, this also helps your low back not snap it up. And if you try to do this exercise with a bunch of heavyweight start banging away so they're going nice and control like this, you will snap some stuff up. It may not happen today, may happen tomorrow, but sooner or later, you're gonna be in Snap City. And next thing you know, you're gonna be looking at me in the camera with this expression like, dang, I should listen to Will. I'm gonna be looking at the camera like, yep, you should listen to me. Alright, peace. Here we go. Here we go.
Alright, at this point, I decided to go ahead and finish off our quads and hammies with some isolation work. You can see here, we start off by doing some leg extensions. So we do about 3 sets of these. So we start off with dual leg, then move on to single leg, and finally finish it off once and good and for all by doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Likewise with the single leg curls, which you'll see in a few seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, whenever you get a chance, please check out Yoked Lifestyle's channel. Have a link to his channel in the description below. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, peace out.